Aye, we're out again at long last. It's good to see you again if you've been here before. If you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in, really appreciate it. I'm in Perth and Kinross today, up at a loch called Loch and Daimh. I think that roughly translates as Loch of the Oxen, or Ox, something like that, but any Gaelic speakers out there can correct me if you want. Just parked up behind the dam. I think you'll be able to make out the dam in the middle of your picture there. And I've just walked over the dam. It's probably about a 1 kilometre walk, so nice and easy. And I've got a couple of mile paddle up to where I'm looking to camp tonight. It's an old farmstead type thing, a ruin, so hopefully there's some flat grass there. Right, there's an old set of rails here coming from a old Nissan. It must have been a place to launch a boat onto the loch previously. There's a boat there. Wasn't that one obviously, but the rails would have gone straight down into the water, I should imagine. They're all rusted to hell now. We're in a bit of a heat wave at the moment, I think. You can probably tell by the nice salmon pink colour of my skin. I have put sunscreen on. I think we're up at about 27 degrees. I'll give you a wee spin around. You see the boat set up there, nearly. Just got to get the bag, finish packing the bag, get that on the boat. And there you can see the dam that I walked up past. Parked just on the other side of the dam, so it's not been a long walk, probably about a kilometre or so, and I'll be heading in that direction. Right, well that's the boat all packed and ready to go. I'm going to hit the water now. It's flat calm, not really much of a wind at all. Hopefully the midges don't make an appearance. I've got a couple of mile paddle up to where I'm looking to camp tonight. It's some old ruins of whatever buildings, so hopefully there'll be some flat pitches around there. I'm in the Taiji one today, so we'll hit the water now and I'll speak to you once I'm on there. Well, that's us on the way now. Like I say, it's a couple of miles. Gonna take my time. It's a hot day, beautiful day, so why rush? There'll be plenty of daylight as well. I don't think it'll be getting properly dark till 10:30, 11 o'clock or something like that, so yeah, it's not like I'm chasing the daylight. Making good progress down the loch. I'll give you a wee spin around. There we go. Just noticed this little spot here that might be good for camping in the future. Just right next to that little copse of trees. To the right of it there's what looks like a flat bit of grass up there, so I'm going to put that one in the future camp categories maybe. But anyway, let's crack on. Let's see how we got on. That's me nearly there now. The copse of trees you can see to the right, just below there's some old buildings. So I'm hopefully, it looks quite grassy and there's no bracken, and yeah, so it's looking quite good. The water's getting a bit shallower too, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. Might even go in for a dip later. It is roasting. It's a hot paddle, so it's taking my time. It's absolutely roasting, but yeah, nearly there now. So let's get ashore and I'll speak to you then. Right, well that's me sussed out a place to pitch, I think. It's flattish and not too far from a burn. But the very first thing I'm going to do is get a beer, I think. I am very thirsty. I ran out of water about halfway up the loch, and yeah, I'm going to get a beer and get the other beers into the burn to cool down and get some water. Well, I didn't even get water. I was too desperate for a beer, so I'm enjoying this first. Then I'll go and get some water, and I'll put up a bit of a sun shelter first of all. I don't even think I need to put up the tent just yet. We've got a rake of hours of daylight left, so no rush for that, but I could do with a bit of shade. As you can probably tell, it is roasting. Cheers. Right, so I've just put up a mini tarp to give myself a bit of shade. A wee sunshade. So yeah, so if you notice the tension's going from corner to corner, both sides, that's the way to make these things work. Don't try and get the tension going sideways that way. It's tension from corner to corner, diagonally. And you'll find it's quite easy to put up. DG Magic Carpet XL. It's a cracking bit of kit. It's really versatile. You can use it for all sorts of stuff. And you can see the big lump of shade that it's given me because it is absolutely roasting. And I am going to be sitting on that little chair in about 30 seconds with a second beer. I'm very impressed with this beer. Grapefruit ginger, alcoholic ginger beer. It is super tasty and super refreshing. If you like ginger beer, I would highly recommend it. Well, that's me cooled down now a fair bit in the shade. Really did need to get myself into the shade because it was just baking hot and paddling up the Loch. Even though I was taking my time, temperature was rising, you know. So aye, a couple of beers, quite happy. I'm thinking though I'm going to have to go and put that tent up because I quite fancy sitting and having maybe another beer or so. And I don't want to go 4 beers deep and then start having to think about having to build a tent. So I will go and get that done now, back out into the sunshine. We'll see how we get on. I'm actually getting pretty good protection from the sun from those trees. That's the tent up. And the Taiji one. Glad I took it. It's a bit bumpy around here. Would have got a pitch, but it's just easier with the exoskeleton tent. You can sort of move it about once it's up to get the best spot. So I've managed to get it nice and flat. Not popping the guy lines out tonight. There's no much wind in it at all. So yeah, that's it up and running. There's the Packraft. I'm not going to fully deflate it again because it's not all that windy, and yeah, saves pumping up too much in the morning. There's the wee sun shelter. No much need for it now, but doubles up as a little rain shelter as well, you know, to store your kit if it's going to be a wet day. But yeah, that's the camp. I'll maybe get the drone up later on to see if we can get a better look at it from above. That's me getting some dinner on now, just boiling up some water. You can see the wee titanium plate is doing a great job there, keeping the burner level. It's been keeping my beers level all evening. It's a cool wee thing. If you've not seen what it is, then have a look at my last video and you'll see the little titanium plate and the little beanbag device underneath it. So aye, I won't be without it now. I'm absolutely delighted. So yeah, I'm currently enjoying another beer, Iron Brew flavour. It's very tasty, bit sweet maybe, but hey ho. But anyway, that's the water boiled. I'm going to get some noodles on and have a wee munch. Well, it's 10:30 and it's still pretty light. I'm getting a bit sleepy. I have been up since pretty early this morning, up about 5, up with the larks. Yeah, still fairly bright, but I think I'm gonna make my way towards the tent. I'll take my last couple of beers with me. Whether I drink them or not is another question. But, yeah, all good. Cracking day, absolutely cracking day. That sun was super hot earlier on. It really drains the energy out of you, so yeah, that's probably why I'm pretty tired. But anyway, like I say, I'm probably going to head into the tent. It's not cold. I've put a fleece on just because temperature has dropped a bit and I've probably got a wee bit of sunburn as per. But yeah, I'll maybe speak to you in the tent, but if not, I shall see you in the morning. Good morning. It's looking like another cracking day. As you've seen, I've just made my morning coffee. It's about 7:10. Been up since 6. So yeah, nice and sunny. There's a bit of a breeze in it today, and it's going to be a headwind paddling back if it stays like this, so it's not too bad. I would guess, I've not got the wind gauge out, I'll get that out down at the shore, but I reckon it's going to be about 9, 10, 11, something like that in gusts, so we'll see how we get on. I'm in no rush today. I'm just going to enjoy my coffee and also one of these oat and honey bars. They're quite good. Saves me cooking porridge. Too hot for porridge anyway. So I'll give you a wee spin around. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Nearly finished packing up now. Just got the tent to put away. Get it in the bag. Then get everything down to the shore. It's about, I would say, 300 metres down to the shore, so a bit of a lug down there, but not too bad. The wind's calmed down a bit from this morning, pretty gentle, so hopefully that'll help with the paddle back. But I'll get the stuff down to the water and I'll speak to you down there. That's the Packraft all loaded up. Just got to get my life jacket on and get on there. It's a pretty muddy put in, so the boat's definitely going to need a wash when I get back. I tend to do that anyway, but cracking day. Wind's not too bad. Yeah, the maximum that I've got at the moment is 8.3 miles an hour. There might be a bit stronger gusts, but yeah, this is totally manageable. Right, well that's me out in the water now. I was staying up just below where those trees are, and as always, leave no trace, so let's make our way up the Loch. Got about a 6, 7, 8 miles per hour headwind, but that's not too bad. Should take me about an hour and a half or something like that to get back to the dam. Probably coming up to around about halfway now back. Don't know if you remember, yesterday I said there's a wee flat bit of grass next to those trees that might be good for camping. Well, It looks like it is. There's a couple of tents there, hopefully you can see it. Yeah, looks a cracking spot that. I'm just going to come round this little headland, and I think, yeah, the dam's coming into view now, so that's my target. And I think the wind's going to be a bit stronger when I come round here. You can see a bit choppy around here. Anyway, nearly there. Yeah, it's definitely a fair bit choppier since I came round that headland. I don't know if you can make it out on the wide angle, but the odd wee white horse, the odd decent sized wave, a bounce over. Well, not too far to go now. We'll be landing on the shore. Don't know if you can make it out on the camera, but there's a sort of like boathouse type thing just below that. So maybe another 10 minutes or so. Yeah, cracking paddle. It's the headwind's sort of been a bit gusty. It was getting a bit choppy at times, and it was a bit harder work than I thought it was going to be. But it was all right. It was all right. A bit bouncy, but you know, it's all good fun. Well, there's a better view of the dam for you now. The Loch was dammed for the hydroelectric scheme, and actually Loch Daimh, where we're on now, used to actually be two separate lochs. Loch Daimh, and I can't remember the name of the other one, but I'll put it up on the screen now. Yeah, so it used to be two separate lochs, and they dammed it for hydroelectric power, and underneath this loch is a farm. I think the farm's called Lochs. But yeah, not too far to go now. You'll probably be able to see the boathouse and the ramp, the rail, the old launch. That's what I'm aiming for, so yeah, won't be too long now. Well, that's me made it ashore now. Pretty hard going, that paddle. Not too hard going, but it was tiring on the arms when the wind was picking up. But yeah, I think I'll leave this one here. Thanks for watching, if you've watched this far. And yeah, I'm up at 880 subscribers or something like that. So yeah, give us a wee subscribe, and hopefully we can get to that magic 1000 number. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers now.